Coming up on today's episode of Airborne-NextGen, LYTE Aviation unveils 40-seat hybrid eVTOL. Halo Space to conduct second flight test. And Virgin Orbit to shut down. And I'm your host, Holland Lee. Welcome to the Aero-News Network's Airborne-NextGen program, a weekly news program covering the next generation of flight, from electric power to vertical lift, uncrewed vehicles, and everything in between. Let's get into today's stories. LYTE Aviation unveils 40-seat hybrid eVTOL. LYTE Aviation showed off a pair of brand new sustainable aircraft in the 40-seater SkyBus and cargo-hauling SkyTruck. The hybrid electric VTOL aircraft sport a 4.5-ton payload, 1,000-kilometer range, and 300-kilometer-per-hour top speed with largely conventional tech. The SkyBus, or LA-44, is about, quote, 5 times more efficient than traditional rotary wing aircraft, end quote, according to LYTE. The powertrain includes 2 separate propulsion systems, with one hydrogen electric and the other a traditional petroleum-burning turbine. The tilt-wing aircraft's first full-scale prototype should be operational in the next 2 years. The LA-44 will be equipped with 4 standard turbine engines able to run on Jet A or SAF, with 4 electric motors at the wingtips for added thrust and control. The blend of tried and true engine tech with next-gen hydrogen fuel cells should allow the SkyBus to straddle the eras, providing the best of both worlds. As designed, the LA-44 combines the best of a reliable old tech with all the cleanliness and efficiency of sustainable development, if it works, that is. And after the break, Sierra Space tests inflatable space habitat.
SkyLYTE Aircraft offers a lineup of the most powerful, durable, and efficient light sport aircraft in the industry. From trainers to roomy cockpits for long hauls, SkyLYTE has an aircraft for you. And the best part? They're in your budget. SkyLYTE's base prices are set low to give you room to customize your aircraft to your needs, desires, and wallet, allowing you to put your money where it matters to you most. Visit flyskylyte.com today to learn about our aircraft, customization options, and chat with the team.
Whether you're charting a steady course or pushing for the ceiling, Hartzell Propeller has been elevating flight for over 100 years. It's in our passion for engineering and research. It's in our dedication to testing the limits of performance and creating propellers that are as safe as they are sexy. Now, together with our dedicated family of companies, we're propelling the future of aviation. We are Hartzell Propeller. Built on honor.
Welcome back. Now for some shorter stories in our Next Gen Minute. Sierra Space tests inflatable space habitat. Sierra Nevada Corporation announced the development of its soft goods inflatable technology Life Habitat, or Large Integrated Flexible Environment, continues apace. The Life Habitat, a 3-story commercial habitation, science, and biopharma platform designed to allow humans to live and work comfortably in low Earth orbit and beyond, passed an evolutionary milestone that affirms Sierra Space's position as the undisputed leader in inflatable space habitats and the world's sole designer and producer of human-rated space structures. European aviation sector races to beat EU SAF deadlines. Energy giant Repsol, the Madrid-based Spanish multinational energy and petrochemical company, has bought, for better or worse, into Europe's mad scramble to produce so-called sustainable aviation fuels in volume. Nevertheless, the company asserts the €200 million plant it's building in southeast Spain will contend with difficulties peculiar to the EU, difficulties it would not face were it located in North America. Vertical Flight Society 2023 Group Award recipients announced. The Vertical Flight Society comprises over 100 corporate and 28 educational members and advocates on behalf of rotorcraft technology to government bodies and the general public. The Vertical Flight Society announced the group recipients of its prestigious 2023 awards. For nearly 80 years, the VFS Award program has paid tribute to outstanding leaders within the vertical flight sector and served as a catalyst for engendering technological advances. The winners of 2023's VFS Group Awards will be recognized at the 79th Annual Grand Awards Banquet on Thursday, May 18, 2023. EU CO2 policy ruinous to European aviation sector. The EU's Fit for 55 legislation sets an initial goal of reducing European CO2 emissions by 55% in 2030, compared to 1990 levels. The initiative comprises block-level obligations to scale up the use of SAF by all flights departing European airports. European airlines fear the imminent loss of revenues, passengers, or both to rival air carriers based outside the EU, which is broadly disparaged as a preliminary step toward the EU central government's long-term goal of European carbon neutrality by 2050. Well, that was our Next Gen Minute. Now back to the rest of the news. Halo Space to conduct second test flight. Halo Space has announced the next step in its journey toward edge of space commercial tourism. Following a successful December 2022 test flight of the company's helium-balloon ascent platform from Indian soil, Halo Space is making ready for a second test flight, which will ascend spaceward from southern Spain later this year. Starting in 2025, Halo Space intends to lift 8 passengers per 6-hour flight to an altitude of 131,234 feet, or 40 kilometers. The company hopes to carry 10,000 passengers aloft by dint of its helium balloons before the end of the 2020s. Passengers will experience the overview effect, an altitude-dependent visual phenomenon in which the Earth's curvature and the overlying darkness of space are contemporaneously observed. By offering safe, sustainable, and eco-friendly journeys, Halo Space aims to lead the commercial space travel market, which analysts predict will reach $14 billion by 2030. Halo Space intends to make 400 commercial trips and carry 3,000 passengers a year from 2029 onward. Individual journeys are projected to cost between $100,000 and $200,000. Halo Space asserts, perhaps mistakenly, that its service and fee schedule will make space travel affordable for millions of people, thereby inspiring future generations of space explorers and innovators. And after these messages, Virgin Orbit to shut down.
Are you ready to ace your FAA drone pilot knowledge test, get your remote pilot certificate, and start earning money? Well, flying a drone is a great tool that can open up new business opportunities for anyone. Realtor, insurance adjuster, videographer, or commercial weekend drone warrior, you need to fly legally. Whether you're pursuing your initial Part 107 remote pilot certificate or you need a renewal, King Schools has a course just for you. So start learning today at kingschools.com.
Throughout the globe, Piper Aircraft has hand-selected the very best in company representation, service, and support. From first inquiry to acquisition to product support, Piper Aircraft ownership is seamless and worry-free. Piper Aircraft authorized dealers, factory trained, factory connected.
Welcome back. Virgin Orbit to shut down. Sir Richard Branson's cash-strapped Virgin Orbit announced it will shut down operations and lay off 675 of its 775 employees after failing to secure what a company representative called meaningful funding. Virgin Orbit CEO Dan Hart made the fateful announcement during an all-hands company meeting. The Long Beach, California headquartered company set forth in a filing with the Securities and Exchange Commission that it will incur approximately $15 million in layoff costs, including $8.8 million in employee benefits and severance payments, and an additional $6.5 million in outplacement services and other expenses. Layoffs are expected to be substantially complete by April 3rd. Currently, Virgin Orbit operates a production facility in Long Beach, California, and tests the engines by which its Launcher 1 booster rocket is powered at the Mojave Air and Spaceport in California's high desert. The company's space launch methodology comprises a modified Boeing 747 dubbed Cosmic Girl, which carries Launcher 1 rockets and their respective payloads to predetermined altitudes from which they blast spaceward. In an effort to conserve cash while seeking out a funding lifeline, Virgin Orbit on March 15th paused operations and furloughed the majority of its employees. 1 week later, the company recalled a limited number of workers to, among other duties, continue preparing a Launcher 1 rocket for an upcoming launch. And that's our show for today. You can catch episodes of Airborne on YouTube, Roku, or Fire TV. Just search for Aero-News or Airborne, and don't forget to follow us on social media. Thanks for watching!